Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Arsenal chief Edu must hijack Tottenham transfer before Tuesday's deadline, and then we're going to look at Arsenal could be richer than Manchester City if Qatari takeover goes ahead. So the first transfer headline states that Arsenal chief Edu must hijack Tottenham transfer before Tuesday's deadline. So the reports are stating that Arsenal technical director Edu must move fast and attempt to beat Tottenham to Barcelona star. So it looks like Arsenal are in desperate need of an upgrade at right back and should hijack a Tottenham transfer before Tuesday's deadline. Mikel Arteta has 4 players who can play at right back in his first team squad, but none of them have proved they are good enough to be a regular starter for the Gunners. Hector Bellerin had been Arsenal's first choice right back for several years. However, the Spaniard has not been able to rediscover his best form since his anterior cruciate knee ligament injury in early 2019. Bellerin wants to leave this summer, but time is running out for him to find a new club. Neither Cedric Soares or Callum Chambers have covered themselves in glory with their early season performances on the right of defence. Ainsley Maitland-Niles is the 4th option, but it appears the 24-year-old's clear desire to play in midfield is putting Arteta off using him in the back line. Atletico Madrid's Kieran Trippier has been linked with Arsenal this summer, but Atletico are keen to keep hold of the England international and want his full £34 million release clause paid. Also unlikely to pay that much for a player who turns 31 in just over 3 weeks, so hijacking Tottenham's pursuits of Barcelona star Emerson Royal may be the best way Arsenal can secure a right back before the end of the window. Sky Sports claim Tottenham are in talks with Barcelona over a deal for Emerson, a straight cash deal as well as a swap that would see Serge Aurier move in the opposite direction have been discussed. But Arsenal must attempt to beat their North London rivals to Emerson's signature. Arsenal can offer Hector Bellerin part exchange to try and reduce the fee Barcelona would want for the Brazilian. Bellerin came through the academy at Barça before moving to Arsenal 10 years ago. It would surely be a move that would be attractive to the 26-year-old. Arsenal cannot have 5 right-backs on their books, even if most of them are not up to the standard required. Using Bellerin in a swap deal to secure Emerson would make complete sense. Emerson has not started either of Barca's first 2 La Liga matches of the season, with Serginho Dest the preferred option for Ronald Koeman. Arsenal had an interest in the player earlier this summer, but Edu must quickly act if they are to prevent him joining their bitter rivals. So it looks like Arsenal chief Edu must hijack Tottenham transfer before Tuesday's deadline, and that player is in the form of Emerson Royal, and I think this was a transfer business that could have been done much earlier on, right as the season finished, because Bellerin wants to leave. Emerson Royal's future at Barcelona looked very unlikely after playing for Real Betis most of the time and going on loan moves, so if Arsenal make the move and do some form of swap deal for Bellerin and Emerson Royal, Bellerin will get his opportunity to play for Barcelona. Barcelona will have a good player that they interested in, such as Hector Bellerin, and Emerson Royal will be able to get some minutes and get that move to the Emirates, where he can be the #1 starting right back for the football club and really do some good work for his career, because he was unlikely to start at Barca after already not featuring in the first 2 matches, which suggests that his future at Barcelona is very slim, and he has a great opportunity to join the Gunners and make a huge impact. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of news, which states that Arsenal could be richer than Manchester City if Qatari takeover goes ahead. So the reports are stating that Arsenal fans have gone into a meltdown following a cryptic tweet from a Qatari royal hinting at a takeover, and it would be a mega move to put the Gunners at the top financially. Arsenal could be richer than Manchester City if a Qatari takeover was to happen following a cryptic tweet. Sheikh Khalifah bin Hamad Al Thani, former president of Al Arabi and current member of the Middle Eastern's country's royal family, sent fans wild with his latest media activity. Writing to his 136,600 followers, he shared the North London side's logo with "rest of the time, 7 months." With another tweet earlier in the day read, "I think it's time to sell. The situation is getting worse than bad. London Red." Since then, it has emerged that the Sports Investment Authority in Qatar would like a Premier League side on their books. Mohammed Saeed Al-Kabi, a personal account involved in Qatar sports investments, posted, "I received lots of questions about Arsenal yesterday, and some were upset because I did not answer any of them. In fact, I did not have any definite information, but it is said that there is Qatari interest in buying the club during this year, but the process will not be easy, this and God knows. Should a takeover happen, it would send Arsenal to the top of the Premier League's rich list. The Al Thani family is on top of the pile in Qatar, believed to have between 7,000 and 8,000 members, and they are headed by Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, who at 41 is the youngest sovereign in the world and has ruled since 2013. This sees the royal family hold a wealth of $335 billion, which is £253 billion, according to many sources, to be the third richest family in the world. Their assets include stakes in the London Shard and Olympique Village, New York's Empire State Building, Volkswagen, Barclays and British Airways. While the Qatari family also holds an interest in sport, with the Qatar Sports Investments Consortium owning Lionel Messi's new club Paris Saint-Germain. Should this wealth be plugged into Arsenal, it would see them wipe the floor with current top dogs Manchester City. They are owned by the Abu Dhabi royal family, with Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan's wealth coming in at $150 billion, which is £116.6 billion. So it looks like Qatari takeover could go ahead, with Arsenal being potentially richer than Manchester City. And more tweets from the likes of Sheikh Khalifah bin Hamad Al Thani and Mohammed Saeed Al Kabi, who is the person involved with Qatar Sports Investments. He tweeted further things suggesting that Mikel Arteta is not the problem is bigger than that, which suggests that there is going to be a new owner, and also there is talks from him suggesting what is the solution with Arsenal, till when. And then he put another quote where he put a previous tweet and which had £200 million, and then he changed it and he retweeted that, suggesting putting a cool looking emoji, which could suggest that the Qatari takeover could be happening, and this will be a massive boost to all those struggling Arsenal fans. So we will have to wait and see how Arsenal will use the summer transfer window in the end. Make sure you check out the FA Cup posters, a special link I've put below in the description, and smash that like button to see if you can reach 30 likes. Also subscribe for more daily videos and share the video with your Arsenal friends and family. Click one of the latest videos on the screen and I'll see you there.